Welcome to Country Kickback, where you'll hear the latest music from performers you already know and discover new music and artists from around the world. If you have an artist you'd like us to chat with, reach out to the team at countrykickback.com, or you can watch our live videos and more by following us on social media and YouTube. Here is your host, Danny Shaw, with the latest from Country Kickback.
Hello, everybody. It's working tonight. I'm really sorry about Monday night, everybody. I know that we were supposed to have Will Day on the show and the computer just died. It would start up and then it wouldn't do a thing after. So we are going to reschedule Will. He's got some other things coming up that he's going to announce very soon. So we're going to get him back on the show, and we've got when he's able to do that as well. So keep an eye out for that. We'll put ads up again. It's you guys are working tonight, Brendan. Thank you for joining in. I have seen the posts coming up. Fantastic. Thank you for all your help. Hi, Shazza. Hi, Kaz. It's great to see you both here. If you're in the room, let me know, because I can't see all the people's names popping up on the screen. So if you're there, say hi. And we've got Sharna Burcher joining us tonight, so we're going to welcome her into the room. Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us again.
Thanks for having me again.
We loved it last time. We can't get enough.
Thank you. I love being on this show. It's fun.
Oh, good. How has 2021 been so far?
Not bad. Busy so far.
Not
nice after last year.
Exactly. We're all getting tired again. We need another week off, don't we?
Yeah, I need to go back into some isolation, I think. I need a rest.
Oh dear. You've been doing well the last few weeks. You've released your single, The Hardest Parts. Mm-hmm. Tell us how that's going for you.
It seems to be going really well. People seem to be loving it, which is really nice, because I was really nervous about releasing this song. I was really nervous about actually even recording it. So to then release it as a single is just, yeah. But people seem to be really liking it, so it's nice.
That's wonderful. I love the song. I'm sure other people do as well. So let us know what you think if you've heard it in the comments. Hi, Sam. Thank you for joining. Tell us, I know you, as you're saying, you're really nervous about recording it and then to release it as well. What made you decide to release this as a single?
I guess after releasing Backwards Town last year, this is sort of, like a completely different to Backwards Town. Backwards Town was fun and it was cheeky and all the good things, but this one it's me. This one, this one's got a bit more. It's more personal. It's probably one of the most personal songs I've written. So it just felt right to release this one next, to sort of show people, sort of what to expect on this album. Like, it's not all fun, but it's not all sad either.
Exactly. It's not. It's a lovely song. Tell us about. I know that you wrote it about your mum and your family. Tell us about the process of writing this song. It must have been hard to write.
Not really. It wasn't a song that I didn't sit down and go, oh, I'm going to write a song about this. I was just sitting in my kitchen one day, and I was sort of in the middle of trying to write a few songs for the album, and then that song just sort of fell out, and it sort of shocked me a bit, because I didn't expect to write a song like that. I'm not good at writing love songs. It's the first love song I've ever written. But yeah, and I just sort of, it shocked me a little bit when I wrote it, because I was like, oh, I didn't expect to actually write that, but obviously I needed to. And it felt a bit, after I got that all out, it sort of was a bit therapeutic, I think, for me. And then, yeah, I had, second thoughts about even recording it. I'm like, do I want to record this? Because, it's all well and good to sit there and write these songs. And then you go, oh, shit, people are actually going to listen to this. Do I want them to know that much?
Yes.
But no, it really it needed to be on the album, and I'm so glad that I recorded it, and I'm so glad that I released it as a single, because people are just seem to just be really liking it, which is really nice.
I think, well, it's a beautiful song. How could they not like it? And they get to know you and your feelings and a lot more as an artist as well.
Absolutely, yeah. It is a good look into me personally. I wrote this song about my partner, and I wrote it, and then I never sang it to anybody until I got to the studio. Like I sent it to Bill, my producer, and then the first time I sort of really sang it to anybody was in the studio, and then I never sang it again. And it took me, I got like the masters back in that, and it took me about 6 months to even play it for my partner.
Wow.
Yeah, I just, like, he was the one I was most nervous about hearing it, but he likes it.
I was going to ask, what was his reaction?
He just sort of sat there a bit dumbfounded, I think. He didn't really say much, which, yeah.
That's lovely. Now, I was just saying, Bill Chambers produced the song, and you obviously had this, you've been sitting on it for a little while. Have you got to play it live since releasing it?
I have not, no. And I don't think I've never actually played it live. So this will be the first time.
That's very exciting. And I guess the cat's out of the bag now. You're going to do a song for us.
Yes.
There's lots of people popping in before we do. Kaz has popped in and she said that she loved Backwards Town and she's looking forward to hearing and reviewing the new one.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Kevin. Kevin's in the room. Cynthia's in the room.
Hi, Kevin.
Watching from Melbourne. There's lots of people popping in. If you've got any questions, pop them in the comments and we can get back to them shortly. But I might give you the room to play a song for us.
Sure. Let's do this.
I'll be back shortly.
Oh, I might just, my guitar is, it doesn't fare too well out in this dry heat some days. So just bear with me. I did tune this before, but just isn't liking it. I hope everyone's well. Thanks for tuning in. Like Danny said, just if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments. All right. We made it through the winter, you know the one. Then my mother died. We made it to November, when we watched the light leave your father's eyes. We found our way, though forever changed, never the same again. Both our hearts were lost in the dark. We fell miles apart. We were broken. But just like the wine our days are dark. Babe, I know we'll make it through the hardest parts. Well, I guess we learned the hard way. Time is a thief, and it waits for no one. But we learn how to be brave, saying goodbye to both our mothers who left us way too young. We found our way through the hardest days, leaning all our weight on our love. We made it to this Thursday afternoon on a warm day in June. It got me thinking, babe, we're really something. But just like the wine that we keep on the shelf, we keep getting better and better as the years fly by and the days roll on. We can say we made it through together when the water's rough and our days are dark. Babe, I know we'll make it through the hardest parts when the water's rough and our days go dark. Babe, I know we'll make it through the hardest parts.
Thank you so much. First time live.
First time.
That was so good. Thank you so much. There's a lot of lovely comments coming in.
Oh,
The words of this song are very touching. Thank you from Cynthia. And Shazza said it's beautiful.
thank you.
Lots of people popping in. Kaz said that Bill knows his country. Absolutely. Now, 2021, you've got more music coming. What else have you got planned? Have you got shows coming up?
Not at the moment. It's been quite busy for me this year. I work at the local hospital in Broken Hill, and I took a full-time job this year, so that's been keeping me quite busy. But hopefully towards the end of the year, when I actually release the full album, I'll be able to get out and about and see some shows and see some people, and yeah.
It's can't wait. Tell us, is the album ready? Is it finished?
It's finished. It's been finished for ages.
And you're doing it still.
Yeah.
You're doing very well, because that must be really hard, just sitting on that big body of music.
It is. It's I'm getting really antsy now. Like I really want I've been antsy for about the last 12 months, really. Like I just want people to hear it. But I pushed it back because it was supposed to be released around this time last year.
Yeah.
But I pushed it all back because COVID hit, and it was just such an uncertain time, and yeah, I didn't, so yeah. So it's this year, but
well, you get longer out of this music, don't you?
No, I do. It's giving me time to actually write new stuff.
And are you finding that now that you're working so much and everything's starting to go back to normal, you're finding you're getting any time to write?
Very little.
Yeah.
Very little. I've really trying to nail the work-life balance at the moment. And I think writing is a major part of my self-care.
Yes.
So I think I really need to start to nail down on that and put some time aside every week to actually just sit with the guitar, like not even write, but just to sit with my guitar would be nice.
Absolutely. And I agree. I'm still trying to find that balance, and I've been doing it for a long time. So when you find it, how to do that, please.
If anyone knows the secret, let us know.
Yeah, let us know the secret. Cynthia said you were from Broken Hill, been there with a few friends.
Yeah.
So I often get questions, when you do write, do you have a special place that you like to write and a special way you like to do it, or does it change each time?
No, do you know, I write the majority of my songs at my kitchen table, or my breakfast island bar thing. I don't know what they call that. Yeah, I don't have a room or a space that I have made up to be my writing space. I don't know if even if I did that, I'd write in it. I think that my kitchen is my place.
There's food, you're fine.
Yeah, wine's in the fridge. The fridge is right there. The wine's cold.
Why would you move away?
Yeah.
It's made for right.
It's a stupid idea to move any further than that.
Unless you take the fridge with you, don't bother.
I'll take an esky.
Yeah. Rachel's popped in the room and she says to say hi, and Jan's in the room as well.
Hi, Rachel and Jan.
Kaz is looking forward to the new album. Now, did you design the artwork for this single?
I did. I'd actually done the whole design myself this time, which was a huge learning curve for me because I am very technically challenged, and trying to get it all right and the right size and the font and the font in the right place. Oh, it was a learning curve, but I'm glad I did it.
Did you Canva? Did you use Canva?
No, I used Adobe Photoshop actually.
Oh wow! I
was just pressing buttons in the end, to be perfectly honest. It's like, what did this one do?
It's good now. You've got most things. You've got an undo button. It's fine.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have done that.
No.
Try the other one. Yeah, I've switched to Canva because it's so quick and easy. But yours looks amazing.
It is.
Now
I do a few things on Canva. I'm actually quite liking Canva, but yeah, I went the hard way to start with.
I know that you're planning on releasing some more singles this year. Have you already chosen the songs, or are you still thinking about it?
No, I think I've chosen the next single. So yeah, I can't. It's one of my favorites, I think, off the album. So yeah.
I know, as you said, your single you released last time, that was quite, upbeat and fun. And this song's a very deep song. Get to know you. Is the rest of the album quite a mix, or is it sort of a bit?
It is. There's a few tongue-in-cheek songs on there. There's a song on there that I wrote for my mum when she passed away. So that one's very heavy and personal as well. But yeah, it's definitely a mix, which I think I needed on this album. It really sort of shows all sides of who I am, this album. Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, I love that. And I know that we've got to wrap up, but tell me, where can we find you? All the socials?
Yeah, Facebook, Instagram, my website. My music's on all digital platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes.
And do you have any merchandise available?
I do. I have some stubby holders at the moment. I'd rather be drunk stubby holders. And they're available on my website.
Wonderful. So when we're finished here, if you haven't already, head over and make sure that you follow on all socials and have a listen to the recorded version and let us know what you think of that as well. Thank you so much for your time, Sharna. I love having you on every time. It's fun.
Thank you so much for having me. I love coming.
Now, we'll be back tomorrow night, everybody, with the Bushwhackers. So 7 o'clock my time tomorrow night, so Australian Eastern Standard Time. We have got an ad up, and you can click get reminders so that if you're in a different time zone, you'll still get reminded. So check that out, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you again.
Thank you for listening. We hope you've enjoyed today's program. See you next time with the latest with Country Kickback.